Hello and welcome everyone to Quick Album Reviews. I'm the Unsilent one, CJ Middle, and today I'm shouting at Unsilent Death by Nails. Now, this band should not be confused with the other band known as 9 Inch Nails, because this band doesn't say how long their nails are, or how many inches they are, for that matter. Are they big? Small? No one knows. So this album was released back in 2010, and it is only 14 minutes long, but during that time the band really decides to hammer down the aggression, and I think they really nailed it, if you know what I mean. Now, the band fuses grindcore with Powerviolence and hardcore punk, and this album really manages to bridge the worlds of punk and metal into a very headbanging and ear-assaulting 14-minute slab. Now, the riffs on here I thought were actually quite great. Or, well, when they could be clearly heard, that is. Now, there is some moments where, like, the sound gets kind of messy, and things just kind of mush together. It's not very coherent, and it's not very clear. However, this may just be my car speakers, because I've had issues with my speakers before, but I'm really not sure whether it was the car or the album, so... However, what was very clear on this album was that the guitar and bass tone had a very nice fat sound to them, and it kind of bordered on Swedish death metal sounding. Now, the drums complemented the guitars quite well by really bringing down the thunder with the guitars and really pushing that fat tone as well. And the vocals were a fusion of hardcore punk and grind, and I really thought they were the icing on the cake. Now, I really thought also that everyone in this band really contributed to making their presence known, which I think is pretty cool when everyone in the band can be heard and, you know, they do their part and it all comes together and make this really, really awesome sound. Now, one last thing I also want to note is the breakdowns. Now, these are not your typical metalcore breakdowns, but they're more nice, slow, chuggy kind of ones. At first, it kind of threw me off because the album is rather very speedy, because after all, it is grindcore and punk, but it slows down to do these breakdowns, which I thought was a bit of an odd transition. Overall, though, I have to say this album was very nice and a very short, brutal piece of music. I mean, it reminds me of a lot of another band I know called Black Breath. Check them out too if you haven't heard of them. They're really good. They're a mix of, what is it? Grindcore, thrash, and death metal, I think it was. But they use the, what's that one pedal? That Swedish death metal pedal, Boss something. They use that, and that's pretty cool if you haven't heard grindcore with Swedish death metal sound, it's pretty sick. But back to this album, I'm going to give this album a 9 out of 10 because it's 14 minutes of brutality, but like I said, there's some mushiness in between, and the breakdowns, I mean, I enjoy the breakdowns, don't get me wrong, but I just thought it was kind of an odd choice to do slow ones, but that's just me. Anyways, hope you're all having a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to tell a friend to like and subscribe as well. And as always, thank you for listening. I sincerely appreciate it, and I will see you at the next review. I also just realized that today is the day that we were supposed to raid Area 51, and I probably should have reviewed a Rings of Saturn album because I feel like that would have been more fitting. Oh well, I already recorded this one. Anyways, have a great day, everyone.